Hello guys, welcome to my channel Easy Fluent French, where you'll see a lot of sentences that are used by French people in their everyday lives. Alright, let's begin today's lesson. Je le donne à qui? Je le donne, I give it, à qui, to who? Je le donne à qui? Who do I give this to? You can also say à qui je le donne. That's in the written format, but in spoken French, we always say je le donne à qui? Who do I give this to? Notice that there is a after the verb donner because this is a verb that always needs a after it. I've explained this in lesson 5. Je te le donne. Je te le donne. I give it to you. And always te comes before le, you, and then it. Je te le donne. I give it to you. I've explained this in lesson 6. Je te l'ai déjà donné. Je te l'ai déjà donné. I already gave it to you. The L here means it. Je t'en ai déjà donné. En means some. Je t'en ai déjà donné. I already gave you some. Je t'en ai déjà donné. Tu lui en as donné ou pas? Did you give him or her some or not? Tu lui en as donné? Did you give him or her some? Je te le donnerai la semaine prochaine. Je te le donnerai, I will give it to you, la semaine prochaine, next week. I'll give it to you next week. Je te le donnerai la semaine prochaine. I don't know if you have noticed or not, the pronoun le and lui doesn't mean the same. So when you say je l'ai donné is not the same as je lui ai donné. Here, je l'ai donné, L is it, so I gave it, je l'ai donné. But here, lui, it means him or her. So je lui ai donné, I gave him or her. Tu as fait tomber ton portefeuille. You dropped your wallet. The expression faire tomber means to drop. Tu as fait tomber, you dropped ton portefeuille, your wallet. Tu m'as fait tomber. You made me fall. Qui c'est qui l'a fait tomber? Qui c'est? Who is it? Qui l'a fait tomber? Who dropped it? You can simply say qui l'a fait tomber, but in spoken French we always add qui c'est. Qui c'est qui l'a fait tomber? Who dropped it? Celui qui l'a fait tomber le ramasse. Ramasser means to pick up something. Celui qui l'a fait tomber, the person who dropped it, le ramasse, should pick it up. The one who dropped it should pick it up. Ramasse pas les trucs par terre. Par terre, on the ground or on the floor. Don't pick up things from the floor. C'était par terre. It was on the floor. Ça va mieux Are you feeling better? You say this to someone who is not feeling well or who is sick. Ça va mieux? It can also be an answer. If you were sick and now you are all right, when someone asks you, how are you? You can say, ça va mieux. I'm feeling better. Il va mieux? Is he doing better? Je te souhaite un bon rétablissement. It basically means, I hope you get well soon. Je te souhaite un bon rétablissement. Il a guéri. He recovered. Je souhaite travailler à Paris. I wish to work in Paris. Souhaiter means to wish. But unlike in English, we don't put this to here. There's no preposition after souhaiter. We simply say, je souhaite travailler à Paris. I wish to work in Paris. Je te souhaite tout le bonheur du monde. I wish you all the happiness in the world. Le bonheur, the happiness. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait dans la vie? Qu'est-ce qu'il fait dans la vie? What does he do for a living? Je l'ai vu manger mon gâteau. Je l'ai vu, I saw him, manger, eating, mon gâteau, my cake. I saw him eating my cake. Basically, the L here is le or la, L-E or L-A. But since there is a vowel right after it, the E or A is replaced with an apostrophe. So, je l'ai vu, it can be I saw him or I saw her. On m'a vu quitter ta chambre. On m'a vu, they saw me or people saw me, quitter, leave ta chambre, your room. People saw me leaving your room. On m'a vu quitter ta chambre. J'ai entendu la porte ouvrir. J'ai entendu, I heard, la porte ouvrir, the door open. J'ai entendu la porte ouvrir, I heard the door open. Ça veut rien dire, or ça n'a aucun sens. Both mean the same. It's meaningless, or it makes no sense. Ça veut rien dire. Ma bouteille, elle était à moitié vide. My bottle was half empty. This L here, we don't need to put it. You can simply say, ma bouteille était à moitié vide. My bottle was half empty. But in spoken French, we tend to add this pronoun. Ma bouteille, elle était à moitié vide. My bottle, it was half empty. You know when you don't finish your milkshake and you put it in the fridge and later you come to drink it and you open the fridge and you see that there's very little left. You right away call your little brother, hey, come here, my bottle was half empty. And now there's only this much left. You must be the one who drank from it. Il était plein. It was full. And if it is L, you say elle était pleine. It was full. On partage moitié-moitié. On partage, let's share. Partager means to share. Moitié-moitié, 50-50. Let's share 50-50. On partage moitié-moitié. Elles sont pourries, les tomates. The tomatoes are rotten. You can also say, les tomates, elles sont pourries. But we don't use this English format, the tomatoes are rotten, les tomates sont pourries. We don't say that in spoken French. You say, les tomates, elles sont pourries, or elles sont pourries, les tomates. Mes chaussures, elles sont mortes. My shoes are worn out. I have to buy a new pair of shoes. Il est décédé à l'hôpital. He died at the hospital. He died, il est décédé. You can also say il est mort. He died. Elle est toujours en vie. She is still alive. Toujours here it means still. It also means always. But here, when you say elle est toujours en vie, she is still alive. C'est très désagréable. It's very unpleasant. You can say this for the COVID PCR test because it hurts. C'est très désagréable because it hurts. And what is the French for it hurts? That's going to be in the next lesson. So make sure you don't miss it. Okay, before finishing today's lesson, I want to see if you were paying full attention. So here is a sentence and I want you to say it in French. Tell me in the comment box how you would say it in French. I'll give it to you next month. Alright, that's enough for today. I hope you liked my lesson and you learned something. Please like and share my lessons and subscribe to my channel for more videos. If there is anything you didn't understand or you have any questions, just put them in the comments and I'll answer as soon as possible. Thank you so much for learning French with me and I'll see you in the next lesson. On se retrouve dans une prochaine leçon. Au revoir.